everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do a two-page autism awareness scrapbook layout. The paper that I'm using for today is actually from scrapbook.com. For my base paper, it's called Fireworks and Freedom, and it's called Truck Parade. My next paper is from Kadoodle, and this one's Country Kitchen. It's called I'm not sure if it's called multi-journaling cards. Not sure. For my paper, it does measure 11.5 by 11.5, and I inked my edges with my Stampin' Up! Early Espresso. Now I do have two borders. The top one is actually a Googled image that I brought down to my silhouette and trace. It does measure 11.5 by 3 3/4. For the bottom grass is from Cuddly Cute Designs. It does measure 11.5 by 1 1/8. Next, I'll go ahead and back this on a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock paper. And for my next page, I actually already have it ready. To start off, I do have my title. For my title, it does measure 4.5 by 7 inches, and I did pop it up between the layers. It does read "Love You to Pieces," and for this, I actually just created it myself on my silhouette. I had seen something similar on Pinterest and I really liked it. So I played a little bit with my silhouette until I got it to my liking. Go ahead and place it right here. And for the rest of my pieces, they're actually from Kadoodle Bug Designs. I'll go ahead and leave the information on the description down below just in case anybody's interested. To start off, I do have my rainbow. It does measure 4.5 by 6 inches. And for the cloud, I did pop it up with one thickness of foam tape. Next, I do have my air balloon. It does measure 4.5 by 7.5. And down here on the left, I did pop it up with one thickness of foam tape. Next, I do have my little bee. This flower actually comes together. It does measure 5 inches by 8 3/4. And the puzzle area part, I did pop it up with one thickness of foam tape. And on here, I actually decided to use paper flowers. These are from Hobby Lobby, and it's the Paper Studio brand. Next, I do have two photo mats. They do measure 5 by 4, and on my silhouette I did do internal offset. I think I'm a little more up. Next, from Miss Kate Cuttables, I do have just some bees. For the bees, they do measure 1 3/4 by 1 1/4, and I know I use these everywhere now, but I really like them. The layout that I'm actually making for today, I'm actually making it for my daughter. For those who don't know, my daughter does have autism. Some people don't know, but if you saw a video that I have posted recently with Meanie, my daughter made a cameo. So if you were wondering, you probably had questions in regards to her. You probably noticed her speech. She does have speech problems, but she also has accomplished so much. She's getting therapy 4 times a week, speech therapy, and she's also in a special class at school. I believe her class only has 8 or 9 students, and there's only 2 kids that are in kinder. So my daughter would actually be in the same class, so she's 2. But she has come a long way. So I thought I would actually journal a little bit on here, just so I can remind myself. Sometimes I feel like we needed like all the positive things that positive, wonderful things that she's accomplished in the last year. She's actually, she's 5. She's going to turn 6 later on this month. She's reading already. She knows her adding, her subtraction. Before this whole coronavirus started, they were actually already going to start teaching her about multiplying. And I'm really proud of my daughter for everything that she's done. Just wanted to go ahead and share that. And for many people who don't see my daughter that often, and months sometimes go by, and when they start talking to my daughter, lately they've been telling me how much she's improved, and that actually makes me feel special. Not me special, but it makes me feel good that that she's improving. And that was one of the reasons why I had actually also enrolled her in ballet. A year ago, it was suggested to me that I really needed, she would really benefit from having some kind of group activity, because all the students in her class, they actually all have autism. It's a special class. And so they suggested that it would, she would really benefit from being just around other kids who didn't have autism. And so I really did my research and search for a place that would feel comfortable with my daughter, because I know that my daughter has a lot to deal with. And so yeah, I found a great place, and she's already been there for almost a year, and not a year. In the summer it would have been a year, but right now she's unable to go, of course. but her instructor had, told me recently how she saw a huge change in her, everything for the better, and she was really benefiting for the classes. And so I really have a lot to journal on here. And I think that's beautiful. Can't tell if it's straight. And there you have it. This is my 2-page autism awareness scrapbook layout. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye for now.